So I just completed an interview series with Jay Shaner. He's a Sacramento independent artist, and we did like 6 interviews. He did some acoustic songs that we put into the mix. He gave me his CDs here, and I really am anxious to hear the whole albums, which I will be doing. Jay Shaner, who's on iTunes, and he has his own website, jayshaner.com. He's also on Reverb Nation. So he's going along with the indie revolution, much the way many indie artists are. He's recording his own music, which I think is excellent because it bypasses all those expensive costs. I don't think an artist needs to do expensive recordings until they're big. It's just a thought. You know, a lot of people are still chasing that dream of getting signed by a major label. The major labels themselves are chasing the dream of getting back to profitability. So it's really kind of a strange scenario we're in where not that many people are making money in music. The ones who are either people who already were in the spotlight before the music biz crashed in 1999, or there have been a handful of newcomers that have been pitched into the spotlight or sprinkled into it and quickly rise and quickly burn out. One way you can make money listening to music, and I found this out, is a website called slicethepie.com. Like you're slicing up an apple pie, slicethepie.com. When you start out, you'll be lucky to make $1 an hour. Here's why. Because they make you rate songs and write descriptions about these songs, and you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, or I'm sorry, 0 to 10. The reason I bring up slicethepie.com is because it actually could add up over time, just as a hobby pastime thing where, okay, I'm going to spend 2 hours a day, my 2 dead hours, where I'm not making money anyway, and just listen to new music. And whether it's good or bad music, I get to tell the music industry what I think about these songs and get paid. So say you make $4 for listening and rating songs for 2 hours. Well, if you were to do that every day, you'd make over $100 a month, and that becomes good extra money that adds up at the end of the year. You've made $1,200 extra dollars at the end of the year, which is enough to buy a great computer like an iMac, which is what I'm talking to you on now. And I'm not saying that's how I bought my iMac, but that's one thing you can do to save up to buy these expensive things that no one can afford anymore. I know that sounds silly, but that's just one indicator that now the music industry is looking for ways to attract more people to listen to new music in such a way that they're paying people to listen to music. And I wish they were paying a lot more. If they were paying like $25 an hour, that'd be awesome. Even $20 an hour, even $15 an hour to listen to songs and rate them. I think if a company did that, a well-capitalized company did that, it'd be a very popular website. And if advertisers paid for that, it could be a very successful, profitable business model. Because at the moment, all these new ideas about music streaming websites aren't turning a profit. Those aren't really working, even though, you know, Spotify is always in the news. Trent Reznor just announced that he's going to put his own streaming service online next year in 2013. And then Peter Gabriel sold his music streaming service called We7 to a UK supermarket chain called Tesco. And Peter Gabriel sold it for a profit, even though the service itself never made a profit. So, I mean, that's another way to make money with music, is sell to the next biggest buyer that has money to burn. So that's how our crazy music system is working. We're going to get into some videos following this. For the rest of the week, we're going to do videos about a book that was written by a friends of mine, Marty Smiley Childs and Jeff March. He wrote this book with Marty called Where Have All the Pop Stars Gone? And I'm going to be talking about this book and playing videos the rest of the week about this book, because it's a very interesting book about pop stars of the 60s and 70s and what they're doing today. Did they become richer, or did they just disappear, or did they become clerks, restaurant owners, and bus drivers? We'll find out. So check out the upcoming series with Jeff March and Marty Smiley Childs, a video presentation they did at their book signing party at the Avid Reader in Davis, California.